In this video, you will learn how to configure Chargent Automated Collections processes. My name is Micaiah and I am from Chargent. If you want to get started automating collections and you're just not quite sure what your AC process should look like, then this video is for you. Our automated collections application is the premier tool for reducing involuntary churn and keeping your customers in good standing, all directly from inside your Salesforce org. Let's get your first automated collections process configured. For this example, we need an automated collections process for Doggo Daycare. Most of our customers pay a monthly fee for our daycare services. In this process, it's designed with them in mind. From the Automated Collections tab in Chargent Settings, we'll click the New button from the navigation panel on the left. We'll choose the Automatic Retries plus Emails. From here, you can see that this page is broken into two sections. Automated Collections Configuration is at the top, and Stages is beneath that. The first field is AC Process Name, and this is where I'll give a name to the AC process that I'm creating. Let's call this one Monthly Daycare Customers. The next field is the Sender Email Address field. This is where we choose the org-wide email address that the automated collections will be sent from. We know that the people that watch these videos, we know that you want to learn. And we have taken a deep dive with our most successful customers to create a guide for you on automating recurring billing. Now, this guide helps you avoid the pitfalls and ensures that you are successful on your first attempt. Download your copy today. Use the link in the description of this video. Back in the Automated Collections app, in the Criteria field, we have a couple of options. All Chargent orders or rule-based. The first option, I think, is pretty self-explanatory, right? It's just going to apply to every Chargent order record in your entire org. The second option, rule-based, allows us to specify which Chargent order records that this AC process will apply to. And that's the option we want. And when I click a field called AC Criteria Value, it appears below. Okay, here's how the AC Criteria Value field works. The value we enter here will connect this AC process to the Chargent order records that have the same value in the AC criteria field. I've already marked my monthly daycare records by adding monthly daycare to the AC criteria field. So that's what I'll enter here. The last field in this section is payment request page. And this allows us to select the page our customers will land on when they click through on our email. Okay, now it's time to configure the stages for this collections process. Each stage allows us to either send an email or retry the payment, or both. We have many options to choose when those stages will execute. For our first stage, we want customers to know right away that there was a problem with their scheduled payment. So I'm going to pick the immediately option from the time frame field. This option, it's only for emails. So I'll choose the Automated Collections Payment Request email template. This template, it lets my customers know that the payment was missed, and it includes a link for them to pay on a branded and customized page. I've also customized this in the email template with my branding, messaging, and of course, contact information. Okay, the first stage is done. Hey, and if you're wondering about the email language, there's videos on this channel that'll teach you the best language to use for those collections emails. I want you to check out this playlist right here. It's going to teach you a lot more. So back to our process. Let's click the Add button to configure stage 2. For this stage, I want Chargent to retry the payment the next day. And so I'm going to choose the number of days after from the time frame pick list. And then I'm going to enter 1 in the time frame detail field. This means charge 1 day later. Next, I'll choose Yes from the retry payment pick list. Since we don't need to send another email so quickly, we can choose No Email from the Send Email on Failed Retry pick list. And that's it for stage 2. Now in stage 3, let's assume that the payment method has non-sufficient funds. We'll click the Add button again to get going on stage 3. Let's set this stage to retry on the 16th of the month. As many people get paid on the 15th, it seems like this would make it a smart time to try and collect. I select Yes from the retry payment pick list. Notice that when the stage is configured to retry the payment, the email option is labeled as Send Email on Failed Retry. The customer will get an email if the payment fails again. Here, I'm going to use a more sternly worded email. And finally, I'm going to click the Add button once more and configure stage 4. This stage will be set up to retry just one last time, and if it fails, we're going to send an account suspension notice. As the collections team handles account suspensions on Friday, I will choose day of the week from the time frame pick list and Friday from the time frame detail pick list. We'll add the collections team email address into the CC email address internal field. So this notifies the team to suspend services for this customer. From here, I'll click the Save button, and the configuration is complete. See the process that we created on the left. It's enabled, and it's ready to go. Of course, this needs to be fully tested, so be sure to do that. This automated collections process was fairly easy to set up, right? And you did this all with clicks, not code. You gave your team time to focus on the most important work of your organization instead of doing repetitive manual tasks. Now that you've got a great process, remember that you can improve it by analyzing its performance using the Chargent Automated Collections dashboard. Learn more by watching this next video here. My name is Micaiah, and I am from Chargent, where we are dedicated to helping Salesforce customers like you make payments simple. And remember, at Chargent, we are always here to help.